Alright, so this always happens, right? Okay, I'm watching Truth Radio Show. I'm having a great time. I'm in the chat room praying for all my loved ones, my favorite friends. You know, I was looking at Cutting Edge and I was flipping around. And so I was on Truth Radio Show and everybody prayed for me and my safety since I've been doxxed. And I really appreciate that. But I was bouncing around and all of a sudden, well, at first I was laying down, but I kept tossing and turning, and then I went YouTube surfing. So now here I find myself thinking about Yud Hey Vav Hey, and how is day 7 going for me? I feel like I'm being interrogated. No, day 7. A couple months back, as you know, the book of Adam and Eve encouraged me to pray and fast to draw closer to Abba. He answered it now. So there's multiple things going on in my life, okay? So take the gang stalking and set it aside. I want to focus on him, my golden boat, because in one day, in just an hour and a couple moments, it's going to be his and my anniversary. So, okay, 7 years ago when I woke up, I didn't see any of this coming. I just kind of landed on Jonathan Kahn and married Yeshua HaMashiach. I saw demons inside Khan's thing. Listen, I sat, you can go check it out for yourself. It's all on videotape. I sat right next to the watchman's wall. I even saw Yeshua go up and hide in Khan's DJ booth. And when I saw that, he knew I was making my way up into that DJ booth. But anyway, another story for another time. So I just kind of turned to Yeshua 7 years ago, and now here I am intentionally praying to him, going through my house, doing it in private, doing it just him and I. Okay, so I did it just him and I. I did it between my holy biblical prophet and I. We'll call her Bridge. And I did it with you guys publicly online, which I came here on HTV to put my recovery publicly online. And if you don't think I'm going to take you through every step and heartbeat of that way, you're sadly mistaken. That's why we have Holly Television. So, Heavenly Abba, may your will be done first and foremost. I've done exceptionally well not smoking, vaping, I'd like to tell you. All because it's his power and strength. I don't feel detox and withdrawal. All because of him. He's taking the load from me. Honestly, that's how I'm doing it. It's not me. Me? I'd be neck deep in a pack of cigarettes and a box of wine by now. So obviously it's him. But this year, I find myself purposefully and intentionally wanting to prepare my house so that he can be inside and dwell in here. There's no false idols. There's no man's traditions. There's no demonically charged objects or broken crosses. There's no symbols or remfane, none. And I try to make my place an outward expression of how I feel about him inside. As you can see, holy, holy, holy is my God Almighty, who was and is to come. Salvation belongs to my God, who sits on the throne and to the Lamb. Praise, glory, wisdom, thanks, honor, power, and strength be to my God forever and ever. Selah. So if I speak in tongues, I hope I say something like that. or better yet, and sang the song of Moses, a servant of Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh, and the song of the Lamb, Yeshua. But see, Yeshua gives them, there's a group of people the Bible talks about, and it says Yeshua HaMashiach gives them a song and you can't learn it. Okay, I have met Christians that are literally trying to learn that song and memorize, Moses, or Song of Moses, and memorize the praises that the three holy children in the Apocrypha sang while they were in the furnace to God. See, you can't learn it. He gives it to us. I can't lay my hands on you and that then you have it. He gives it. You can't learn it. You have to seek him from your heart. Maybe put down the book, close your eyes, and try to feel him. I don't know what to tell some people, but anyway, great and marvelous are your deeds, Lord God Almighty. Just and true are your ways, King of the ages. Who will not fear you and bring glory to your name? For you alone are holy. All nations will come and worship before you. Your righteous acts have been revealed. I got Dan Bedoni up on my screen right now. All I can think about is my day 7. And also in the title I put 22-2. It's not trickery or sorcery. Okay, if you see triple digits, I believe that's Heavenly Abba calling us to pray for other people and do prayer intercessions. I like to look up what the numbers mean in Hebrew. So like 2 would be blessings from Heavenly Abba. So I want to pray blessings for people. 4 would be creation. So I would pray for creation, pray people don't get abortions, pray for marriages to stay together, and pray for creation and beautiful things instead of destruction and falling apart. So anyway, 2 would be blessings. And what I told Heavenly Abba is that I heard somewhere, it might be a rumor, but I heard somewhere that, back before the flood, back when Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, they used to see the angels leave and go up to heaven to go worship Heavenly Abba for like 12 hours of the day. And then they'd come back down to earth and hang out with Adam and Eve in the garden, right? Okay. Well, I told Heavenly Abba that's just not good enough for me. I want to go up and worship him 22 hours a day. And then I want to come down to the Garden of Eden and hang out. But I want to spend 22 hours a day worshiping him and loving him and spending all my time on my knees to him. I told him if I didn't get up off my knees, I wouldn't be able to run this video. But really where I want to spend it is down on my knees, just praising him. I think I really truly mean that. Don't you get me crying. This wasn't supposed to happen, and if I don't stop right now, it's... So anyway, I think what was I going to say? I don't know if Heavenly Abba's going to bless my house. I don't know if he's going to anoint me. But I am intentionally trying everything I can to heal and cure from the Super Soldier Projects and MK Ultra, satanic ritual abuse, dissociative identity disorder with the 169 altars that Joseph Mengele, the angel of death from World War II, programmed himself. Remember Hitler backbreeding to the alien race? What do you think you've been looking at for the past 7 years? I've been trying to tell you in a delicate manner. It's all true. And now you're going to see the Fourth Reich rise. They're going to try to rule the earth for 1,000 years, literally. So you guys better get up off your keisters and do something about it and occupy before Yeshua gets back, because we're in for one roller coaster. So I'm asking if I've prepared my home, gotten out all the stuff he doesn't want. I'm asking if, on the inside I've prepared myself. No vaping, no smoking, no drinking. Literally 3 sips, and he was my witness. And let me tell you, my holy biblical prophet would find out. Let me tell you. Wow. She'll tell you. Anyway, I know she heard the demons. I think she saw 1 or 2. I saw all of them, but I didn't hear any of them. I don't want to think about it right now. So I can't wait till that dumpster is taken to the garbage and away from this house, man. If I pray those demons don't get loose and that they're bound in that dumpster and anybody walking by doesn't get knocked on the keister with them, you know what I mean? I'm binding them. They jump. They follow. They latch on. They're like the worst kind of demons, guys. So I have them bound right now. It says I have 1 viewer. That's not right. All right, so I hope you don't mind. I'm not in my chat room. I just want to talk for a little bit, and then I'll come join my chat room. If you don't mind, I don't mean to be rude. Abba said that he didn't expect perfection. And it wasn't till the end of the day until I knew what he meant. I gave somebody a kiss on the cheek. I was like, thank you for being kind to me. And it was a platonic kiss on the cheek. And I was so happy how the whole situation went, that I felt at ease, and I felt like I was with a true friend, and I could appreciate that. And it was, when you haven't seen like a long lost cousin in a long time and you finally see him again and you're happy to see him, they're your cousin, family, but still a friend. It was just nice. So, and I got to tithe to somebody and do a good deed, which made me feel good. I raised my voice to Walmart, but I did not curse, and I told him I was highly disappointed in him. And then I told the man I'm not mad at him, but, he does represent Walmart, so he's going to get it. My friend was like, this feels like theft. Do I have to call the police? I was like, you go, girl, because I'm barely hanging on not to sound like a sailor. So anyway, you know what? I was just, I forgot her donuts. Uh-oh. I can always go back for the donuts. That's an easy thing. So I'm happy that she's taken care of after 48 hours. I was so worried about her. I brought her down dinner last night. I was like, I'm so sorry. But everything's okay. In the end. What else happened today? I didn't get to follow through with another set of plans that I had. I did have another set of plans. Yes, I did. I will be honest. It wasn't to get in bed, but I could have, definitely taken my shots, you know what I mean? But not to do that extreme, but it would have been along the flirtatious side. But anyway, we kiboshed those plans. Those never happened. I had a good day. The gang stalkers didn't bother me. Well, I don't know if they did or not. At least I got one of them blocked. The other one lingers. And it's not that I'm not trying to block these people. I don't know what IDs they're coming under. So if I block a friend, you'll just have to email me and prove to me that you're a friend. And show me some identification, a webpage, something, a picture. Send a picture. Like, so I can see your face. Just, a face shot, though. Not, with clothing, too, please. But, leave off the sunglasses. I'd like to see what you look like. And make sure that you're a friend, not a foe. Because you see what I look like. You know my name. Yeah, I'm going to start setting some boundaries and expectations around here on HTV. Yeah, try to see me act responsible. So I got to talking to Abba, and I really would rather spend 22 hours a day worshiping him and 2 hours a day for myself. I pray that he blesses my house and that he dwells in my house. I pray that on the inside, I know I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, and I have a lot more healing and recovery to go with all that super soldier stuff. And coming to terms with having been a super soldier for 37 years of my 47 years of life. I'm not perfect, Abba, but I want you. I pick you. And I pray that maybe one day I will be deemed worthy for you to anoint and possibly to appoint to do something really, really cool for you, because I really want to make you look good. I probably don't, but when I worked at AT&T in Pharmacia, all I did all day long was make people look good. I wore pinstripes and everything. I would walk people from the helicopter pad down to the office meeting. I wore high heels and everything. I was on executive staff. It was quite interesting. I remember walking around the hallways and people didn't know where get out of my house in Yeshua's name. I remember walking around the hallways and people didn't know where the bathroom was. I'd be like, right here, and I'd push the wall in, and they'd be like, there's a room there. I didn't even see I was like, I know. You want to see where the elevator is? Pretty cute. Neat. I remember this one guy, he was in a meeting. He was talking to like a holographic image on his computer. But anyway. So, maybe this year for our anniversary on December 12th, 2014, maybe this year on our anniversary, I'll be ready and prepared, and my mind will fully be focused on you, not on anyone else, and not on anything else. And I won't be doing anything else. I feel okay for once in my life. I feel like everything's going to be all right. I haven't known that feeling in a very, very, very long time. All the people that have been praying for me, oh, you bet your bottom dollar, you bet all your dollars, I have been praying back for you something fierce. I mean it in Yeshua's name. I'm sorry I fell to pieces. I was under so much duress. So much duress. You have no idea. No, I'm not suicidal. I don't need a wellness check. Yo. Do your research and information. I'm just fine. You better check on other people. I'm the ordained minister around here that crushes demons and exposes child trafficking, because I was trafficked for 37 years of my 47 years of life. That's not a joke, and I'm not going to shut up, and I'm not going to let somebody squash me who in themselves is a bug. Now, Abba said that I would crush things and stomp on things. Now, I'm going to take him up on his word because I'm crazy like that. And he said I could do a couple of things. I'm going to take him up on it. Oh, you know what Dan Bedoni said interesting tonight? How when it talks about all these miracles that the beast is going to do, you know, raining down fire from heaven, it's going to be through Project Bluebeam. It's not going to be the real thing. Now I fully understand it. I know it was right in front of me the whole time, and I could see it in my head, but it wasn't until I heard Dan say it tonight that I found the words to be able to articulate to you what I see in my head. I swear, if I could just take you guys and put you in my head so you could see what I see, it would be a lot easier, because I struggle so hard to find the words. I told you, when I woke up from these super soldier projects and realizing I had been used in them, I lost my speaking abilities for 9 months. That's no joke. That's serious business. So, Candy DeLeon, positive vibes back to you, Tina. I love you. Victoria, it's great to see you. I love you, Debbie. I'm happy you're up. Warrior V. Art by Pam. Thank you very much. Good servant, it's great to see you. And I'm kind of in my night clothes, but I'm not going to run panels tonight because I want to go to sleep. I was created to love him too, kiddo. I like that answer. I love that answer a lot. I was created to love him too, kiddo. Cool. I like that. Hey, Deb, I got to hook you up with Addie still. I am so sorry I've been so slow. Please forgive me. I don't mean to be a terrible friend. Hey, Addie, I love you. Yeah, I want to love him. I want to do right by him. And thanks, Candy. So yeah, I think that's like the work I'm doing on it on the inside. Although I still have to read all those Bible verses from days ago. I still honestly have to read them, and I'm not procrastinating. I really do want to read his word, but he's like here. But I will read his word while he's here, because that's like ultimately amazing too. But I definitely want to encourage all of you to seek him out, because you saw me down on the floor, and now like here I am. He built me up, and I got some vitamins. I was going to show you what they are, but you guys are going to take one look at the labels and go, yeah, it's all crap, Holly. Anyway, but I started to try to get something healthy. Hopefully, in another month, I'll start filling out. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. You have no idea, because last year, 7 years ago at this time, when I woke up from MK Ultra programming, I was renting a very expensive couch just to keep Keeper and Seva and I together. And Seva was out most of the time. I was so worried about her all the time. My dog was listening to a different voice, and it pissed me off. And I went into the hospital for 6 days. And I was living in a very unsafe, unstable environment where I was, in fact, robbed from. They robbed me from my marijuana and my Xanax. They even tried to get into my catnip, but then they realized it was catnip and left it alone. I kid you not. Thieves, you should, you're very bad people. Get out of my house in Yeshua's name. They were not. I do not. I pray for you too, Donnie. Thank you so much in Yeshua's name. I'm deeply appreciative. But yeah, I am praying back for you guys. 7 years ago this month, why did I go to the hospital? Hey, Victoria, you wake up to being used in super soldier projects. See what happens to you. Read my autobiography. It's not pretty. I mean, Casbolt went through it. McCollum went through it. I went through it. We lost it. Are you kidding? That is some pretty heavy shite. Not everybody goes through what we went through. That was... Are you kidding me? All right, we're not getting a flood this time. We're getting flames. So who's down to walk through fire with me for him? Carrying his gospel the whole way. Hey, Frozen Fury. I accept only him having me. And right now, I feel like I can feel him and see him, and like he's right here. Right here. Listen, guys. I am going to go be selfish and hog them all. Now, I told you, haha, he is my golden bow, and I'm his white hot silver arrow. We got a 7-year wedding anniversary coming up, and I want to get prepared for him because I know all about that bridegroom feast and all about the Jewish traditions and stuff. So you guys can share Heavenly Abba, God. Okay, you guys can share him because he's everywhere all the time. But I'm going to go steal him, my golden bow. So I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go spend time with him. And thank you for giving me a chance to explain myself even more as to who I am, why I'm here, and what I'm doing. I love you guys so much. I will be praying back in Yeshua's name. But yeah, now that he's here, I got to go.